my lovelies, Sandra here and Miss Lulu. Morris would have been here but he decided to go out, so that boy likes to go out and catch mice. So this is just Miss Lulu on her own with me today. You want to give a shout out to everyone, Lou? You don't. You do. She does really. Okay. I do have stuff on here just to let you know. I do have pants on, which is why I'm wearing this. So today's episode is about the Cantha Bay lounge pants that I mentioned in yesterday's video. Yesterday's video was about dyeing the Harmony jumpsuit. Remembering all these names is a thing. And today's episode is about the alteration that I've made to the wide leg lounge pants. I think that's what they call. Anyhow, when obviously they've been none in stock for what seems like ever, other than a size medium, and so I've been on the hunt on the Besties page, the BST page, sorry, for a second-hand pair, and I managed to pick up a second-hand pair, and I knew that the waistline was going to be tight. Okay, I didn't think it, I knew it, and that's okay. I've already mentioned in another video that I've got a friend, Laurie, who's told me that she took out all of the banding on hers and redid them, and she said that they were the most comfortable pants she owns. So that's why I've been after it, and I thought, and she did offer to take out the banding if I want to send them off to her, but yesterday I thought, oh, I can do it, and now I should have sent them off to her. So that was my, because it took me 2.5 hours, and I literally had to go around. This is the colour I've dyed them, okay, but I had to go around the entire waistband because it was double sewed. So it was a thick waistband, double sewed. Now they fit when I put them on, don't get me wrong, but they were tight. And you all know I suffer with tummy issues, and I need them loose. I need them loose and be able to cinch them. So what I did was, the colour that I received them in, I didn't bleach the colour out. I literally just left them, and they were the regular Cantha colours. They were the red, white and orangey, you know, the basic colours. And so what I did was I put them in the same colour, the same Rit dye, which was the eggplant and the black, and I put them in for 5 minutes. So I washed them first, and then I just dunked them in the Rit dye, and as you can see, they've come out still with a pattern running through, which is gorgeous. It's like I suppose it's like a muddy greeny brown, but the pattern still runs through them, and it still looks beautiful. See? And then on the back, they came out with the blues and the browns, and they just turned into something that, I mean, I knew I was going to dye them. The only reason I knew I was going to dye them was because a lot of the clothes that I've been going over to, a lot of the colours have been the plums, the reds, pretty much anything to do with wine, really. So I knew that this was going to be a pair that I was going to do this to, and I didn't mind doing it to a second-hand pair. So I took out the original waist, and then I literally sat outside for 2.5 hours, and every single stitch I undid. I undid every single one all the way around. And that was a whole different experience. But halfway through I thought, no, that's it, I'm not going to do it. But then I eventually did it. Then what I did was I just got a string from another pants, and when I dunked them in the dye, I put them in the same colour. You know, I dunked everything in. And then today I went to the fabric store and I just bought a thinner elastic, about this thick. And I threaded it through, but I did it as a looser fit. okay, if that makes any sense. So yes, I've put the elastic back in, but it's not the thick stuff. It's not going to hold me in too much. And if I still want, and the elastic's there now, but if I still want to cinch it in, I can do it there. Does that make any sense? Okay, so the length, they were a little bit long on me, so I just trimmed off literally the bottom. And I like the fact that it has the roughness on the bottom of it. So I'm probably not going to sew the bottom of the legs. I like that look. So that works for me. So let's get showing you how I'm going to style it. And I wanted to just say I am wearing underpants. If you think I'm naked, I'm not. I would never do that to anyone. Don't even do that to the cat. I mean, she don't need that kind of pressure in her life. So this now is how loose these are. And Laurie, you were right. They fit amazing. There is definitely enough all the way around. The rise on these, there's about 1 inch and that, so they're not cutting right up into me. They have the nice side pockets. And the length now is just long enough that it skims the floor, and with a pair of shoes on, I'm going to pop my Venus Celia on. So it just covers my shoes, okay? And that's a good length for me. And these are going to be my winter pants. And I love the colour that they came out. I'm wearing it with just this colour tank, this pinky tank, but for today I wanted to do a completely different look. I love the burgundies as well, and I've never paired two alternate colours like that together, not in the darks. Normally I would go with a corresponding kind of colour, but I thought I have this silk Mew, as you know, that I really like. I'm trying to wear it more because you know, you've got to get your money's worth out. So I thought I could pair this with these and see what it looks like. Like I say, they're from two different colour families. One's the purple, one's the red. But when you're looking for bottles of wine, they all look the same, sorry to say. So just with the split Mew over, it looks like this. Okay. Now I like to just do a little bit of zhuzhy just here, just because I'm like that. So I've got my little band, and all I'm going to do is just give it a little bit of zhuzhy, whatever that means, and just give it a little bit of a vibe, so you still see the waistline of the pants. And I think it's just changed it up just a wee bit. What do you think, guys? I also, if I can find it, I'm going to put on my necklace, and it's not that I wish for fall to be here, but when you are hot all the time anyway, I like the cooler weather. I don't like the dark nights, but I like the cooler weather. And then I thought, just to give it some oomph and just to get some wear out of this one, I could pop this over the top of it. So I'm still utilising pieces that I have, all within a nice kind of, I say neutral dark palette. What do you think, guys? And I really like this colour palette, to be honest. I think this looks really nice. Obviously, if I had a top in this sort of goldy kind of colour, I would have worn that. But I want to wear what I've already got, and I think it's important to wear what you've already got. Shop your closet, see what you've already got. And I'm hoping you can see, I don't know if you can see that. I'm hoping you can see, it's me going all the way back into my closet. I'm hoping you can see that that is just a nice look, isn't it? And it feels very comfortable, and I feel that moving into the cooler weather, I can definitely wear my kimono But then if I start to get too warm, see, I like to layer like this, then I've got this kind of look going on. So those are the pants that I altered the colour on, guys, and I did the alteration to the waistline. And I'm very glad that I took that time to do it. It was long-winded, it was a very long process. And these will be going into winter pants because they're very comfortable on me now. And I've got that space if my tummy starts to swell up. So all of these items now with the jumpsuit can all be worn sort of, you know, on a revolving basis. As you can see, the colour in the jumpsuit is just slightly darker than the colour in the pants. The colour in the pants are coming off as more magenta and green, and that is because I did not bleach them out. I just bleached over the previous colours, which I'm glad I did. And then the colour in the jumpsuit, I did bleach out as much of the colour, well, 20 minutes first. So you'll see there is a difference. So they're not exactly the same, which I'm happy about. That's what I wanted. And I think this, with this split mu, it's just easy, you know? It's just easy wear. So what do you think about the new pants that I did then, guys? I mean, the pants are not new to Cantha Bay. They're new to me because I've just managed to get my hold off a pair at long last. And yeah, they had a hole or two in. And all I've done is just sewn that up. I don't care about that. It's all part of the fabric. But I think the pattern that's running through it is amazing. It's giving it an amazing look. And definitely something that I will reach for in my closet and just throw on, you know? And that's what it's all about. So, thank you for watching today, guys. Tomorrow's video, I have altered some of the two of the Cantha split mu dresses. I've cut them shorter. One's a tunic, one's a top, and I've done a high-low as well, turned it into a little dress, and I'm going to be doing some different colours on two of those today. I'm not sure what colours I'm going to do yet. I went and bought a load of Rick Dye colours, so you can see the alterations I've made to just a couple of those things, and that will be in, hopefully, if they're ready, tomorrow's video. But in the meantime, I'd just like to say thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate all your comments. If I don't comment, I think I've said this in a previous video, there is something that's stopping me with some people from making a comment back if they've made a comment. I don't know what that is. I've changed all the settings on all of my phone things that I use, and for some reason, if some individuals make a comment, nice comments, it won't let me reply back to them. So I am reading all your comments. I am trying to reply back, obviously. Thank you for being nice. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you liked this video, then a thumbs up would be great. And if you're not already subscribed, it'd be great if you could subscribe. I guess the next thing for me is to try and get 150 subscribers. That's a bit out there at the moment, I know, isn't it? But gotta aim high. That's high for me. And in the meantime, Miss Lulu's not here. She's sitting outside the door, but I know she would like to say goodbye. So goodbye from myself, goodbye from Miss Lulu. And if he ever decides to come in from catching mice, my other cat Morris, he doesn't like being on camera that much. I think he might be like a Russian spy or something, I'm not sure. Because every time I pull the camera out, he sort of does this. I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, in the meantime, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Love y'all.